Hello, and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on stage 75 of the Alien Xenomorph from Agora models. This is part, like I said, part 75. It is the second part of the abdomen. Let's go ahead and get the parts out. You can see here there's a pile of pipes. I'm collecting them right now. There are some more pipes. Let's see, F5, F4, and F8. So these are going to go along this side of the piece of skin that we did last time. And you can see the magnets are still there from last time. I've said it before, I film right back to back. So those will get, the magnets will get removed at a later time. Get all the parts in there. Then we've got F7, F9, F6, some more parts that go into this area. And I'm just looking. F4, F5, and actually it was F6 that was going to go on this side. But then we've got these other two parts that are going to go on here. One will go down here. Actually, sorry, the one will run down here. The other one will run down here. This part will actually eventually go onto the alien like this. Be more stitching of skin together. And you can see those little dots inside do help, but I don't know. I don't know that there's a better way to do this, but I do know anytime you do skin like this, it's going to be a little bit of a pain. And then we've got F10, 3 F10s. They're going to go on here, and more magnets. Go ahead and get the magnets out. And these little bowls seem to work at least okay, if not perfectly. So we're going to put these on here so that I'm able to get them on the fly without having to try and separate them, at least hopefully, once I've got glue going. And that one just popped on. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Just dropped one under the table. However, it did not go very far. So we've got 6 magnets. Let me just double check. Yeah, it shows 6 magnets. Okay, so once these I can put on right now. The pipes I'm not putting on yet. Pipes I'm going to put on when we're when we're putting the parts together and we're stitching the skin together. So the F10 tabs I will cut off. Go ahead and throw those away. Just looking, that should be okay, maybe just a hair. Just making sure that it doesn't show that it's not obvious that there was a tab there. Yeah, this one definitely needs it. Let's do this again. A little bit better, a little bit smoother. And so these are going to go on, like I said, right here. Let me put a little bit of glue. There it is. Gonna use my pin vise this time instead of just putting a bunch of glue in there. We'll put a bunch of glue on the other side of this. got some glue on me. So what we're going to do is do a little bit on the outside, and then not the outside, but the bottom side of the tab that sticks out, and then some on the top of the square piece here. We're going to push this in place. It should set up pretty quick. Actually, the top of the square piece may not be the best place. Hang on. It is not, because you can see there I've got a gap. So instead I'll put it here, push that down, hold it for a couple of seconds. That should set it up, and then it'll be good. Still not quite set up, so let's throw a clamp on here. Maybe do this one a little bit different. As long as it grabs a hold of the square block here, it should be fine. Put something down in here. I don't expect that these parts are going to fall off. Do the same thing with this one. Got glue on here. Do the same thing with this one. Put the glue around the sides of the square, and then some down in here. I'll lift this up to the camera so you can see in just a second. So like I said, what I did was I put glue on all four sides of the square, and then down there into the little trench that should push in and hold fine. Pull that back off. That one's not, it's not locked down, but on the edge here, but it is going to stay in place. So the next thing we're going to do is we have 6 magnets. They go here, 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 and here. We're going to put some glue into each of those spots, and we're going to get 6 more of the rare earth magnets out. Just had magnets escape. I don't think they went very far. I have to find them a little bit. Matter of fact, that's not it. Let me pause the camera real quick while I go and find those magnets. Wasn't actually a magnet. It was a pin, apparently a spare pin, which seems odd to me that there would be a pin like that to spare. So we got 6 of the rare earth magnets. Put them on another tin thing, or tin pan, whatever you want to call it. Not actually tin, not steel. At least I don't think it's steel. I thought it was aluminum, but it's magnetic. So it's probably some amalgam. So put a little bit of glue in each one of these. Set the glue off to the side and start putting in magnets. So we got that one. The best way to do this, I've found, is to let the magnet choose its own place to go, and this one just popped off on the bottom. So these may not stay as well as I was hoping. Actually, both of the ones that I just did with the pin vise are popping loose. The one that I was concerned about is not. So we'll just put a clamp on each one of these while it dries, and we'll put the glue on the part that we're attaching instead. Working with this large bottle, I think this is going to actually go a lot faster than you would expect because of this very thin glue. Okay, back to business at hand. Put the magnet in there. Have it grab the one that's going to hold it in place from the table. And the reason I'm putting them on the table is because that way the one that I set in place is going to stay in place, and the one that's on the outside finds its own way because there is polarity to them. One side will attach or will attract, well, one side of the magnets attract a specific side of the other magnets. You got a north and a south pole. So if I do it a different way, like I did in the last video, I had one of them flip over after it was set in the glue. This way, the one that I'm putting on the bottom just finds its own place. So those are grabbing. These are now setting up. That one looks okay. Let's see. And we now have these two pieces glued together, or got the magnets glued on them. I'm not sure how soon we're going to be gluing them together like that, but we're starting to form the torso of the alien. Or not torso, not so much the abdomen. So that's it for this video. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new content. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you in the next video.